Good morning and welcome to my kitchen. It's Heal Yourself Happy and I'm Ali Mortimer, and this morning I'm going to be sharing my favourite breakfast with you, which is overnight oats and a play, I suppose, on a bircher muesli. I'm going to show you two different styles, one that I'm going to have now for my breakfast, but also one that I'm going to create for my husband who's going on a train tomorrow early morning. So let's get cracking. What do you need? You need some oats. We use gluten-free oats. You need some milk. We prefer almond milk, but you can use any kind of milk you prefer, or you can actually use water. And the first thing we're going to do is, this is for my husband, so we use an old soup pot. And you just pour the oats in here. Now, why oats for breakfast? Well, a really, really great source of fibre. They fill you up and a really slow releasing energy as well. But not only that, they're a really good mood food. And what I mean by that is that they contain lots of tryptophan, and that's what helps trigger the serotonin in your mind to make you feel happy. So that's why oats. So here we go, fill up some oats. He's quite a big guy, my husband, so we'll fill it up to about a third of the way. Can you see? About a third of the way. And then what you do is you pour over your milk. So they're well covered and probably a little bit more, because what happens is that the oats absorb the milk and start to swell. Right, so that's that. I've got some that I made earlier for my breakfast here in a jug. I usually put enough in for a whole week, so I've got 5 days worth there. So I take my bowl and I spoon in however hungry I'm feeling, so it just depends. Probably I've got about three or four spoonfuls today, so I'm quite hungry. There we go, pop that in the bottom of my bowl. Then that will go back in the fridge and I'll have some more probably tomorrow morning. Right, the next ingredient, really important, is a good full-fat probiotic yogurt. I love this brand. It used to be called Total, but now it seems to be called Fage or something or other. But this is a really good brand. And the reason why I like this brand is it's got a really high protein content. It's really important that you have protein at every meal, because it's what gives you energy and what's also fills you up. This is also a great brand because it has lots of live cultures in it, so really good for your gut bacteria and helping your microbiome be really, really healthy. So I'm going to put some in both James's, so he can have a dollop in there. Just mix that round. So a good tablespoon. He quite likes it, quite yogurty. And then I'll also have just a good bit on top of mine. And then you mix that in, makes it nice and creamy. And then the two different styles I was going to show you this morning is, my husband really likes a nutty one, nutty and cinnamon and a little bit of honey. I really like a fruity breakfast, so mine's going to be berries. And I love grating a little bit of apple through mine as well. So that's what I'm going to do next. So just a normal apple, make sure it's nice and washed. Whether it's organic or not, always good to wash your fruit and veg. So we're going to take, I've got a little sticker on that one. I usually use about half an apple, and this just adds some really lovely texture into the oats. But again, it's got lovely polyphenols in, which is the colour that you get from the skin of the apple. Polyphenols are really good antioxidants, so really good for your immunity and also great again for your microbiome and your gut health. Lots of vitamins as well in fruit and veg. So there we go. I'm going to have some popped on the top of my bowl. And James is a lucky man, he can have some in his as well. And then you can basically choose your toppings. So you can have a bit of an overnight oats bar really. So James is going to have some nuts. So this is a mixture of walnuts, pecan nuts, almonds. We've got some Brazil nuts again, really great. That's got selenium in. So just all nuts are really, really healthy nuts, good fats for you. But they also have lots of good mineral properties in there. So he's got a few nuts in there. He also loves blueberries, so I'm going to top. You can have a few blueberries. Now, blueberries have often been called a superfood, haven't they? Are full of antioxidants again, really good for your immunity. I'm going to have some blueberries, so sprinkle a few blueberries on there. And James also loves a little bit of cinnamon, so nuts and cinnamon work really, really well. So this doesn't have a sprinkle on the top, so I'm just going to have to be really gentle, but a little bit of a sprinkle of cinnamon on his. And that's him done, really. That can then go in the fridge. So just stir that all up. Get all the flavours going through. Another lovely thing that you can do, and in fact what we might do, is you can add a little bit of nut butter in. That makes it really nice and, sorry, needed a spoon, nice and creamy. So again, pip and nut, almond butter, blob a bit of that in, and that is just really delicious. So give it a good stir, pop a lid on, and that will go in the fridge for him tomorrow morning, and he'll take that to work, and he'll either keep the pot or he'll throw it away if it's on a tray. No waste there. Right, and all a bit about recycling, so great for the environment. So back to my breakfast. So I've got some blueberries and some apple. Loads of different fruits you can have. Berries, really great in terms of low GI, so low sugar, if you're on a weight loss diet. So cut up a few strawberries, couple for me. Other things you can put, if you're feeling like you want a little bit of an exotic breakfast, I love a little bit of mango in there. That's really good. Full of vitamin C is mango. Same with kiwis. I love a little bit of kiwi. So again, just chop that up, stir it all the way through. You can either add some nuts as well. I love a seed blend. So in here I make my own. I've got some goji berries, some sunflower seeds and some pumpkin seeds, as well as some chia seeds. So again, lots of really great proteins and vitamins and minerals on there. And then you just shake that over the top and you're ready to go. That's your overnight oat bowl. Delicious.